Welcome back. It's Shay, and I'm a kid on safari in the Pilanesberg National Park, South Africa. This video features not one, but 5 individual leopards. I'll show you how we know who is who in the park. Leopards can be the most elusive animals to see while you're on a game drive. These solitary cats are rather shy, secretive, and mainly nocturnal. When you do see them, the sightings can be fleeting, as you'll see. I appreciate how fortunate I am to have been coming here since I was 3 years old. I am not a professional photographer, but these are all my photos from sightings I experienced. I hope you enjoy this special compilation. As mentioned in a previous episode, the markings on each leopard are unique to the individual. It's from these markings that we can identify them. All the leopards in the Pilanesberg National Park have been named and have their own characteristics. This is Motsamai. Motsamai means one who walks in the African language of Tswana. She is one of the first leopards I photographed. We found her lying in this tree within minutes of driving through the entrance gate. She was so relaxed, and we sat with her for about 30 minutes. We know it is Motsamai because the markings in between her eyes look like 2 W's. She also has 3 large dots next to her eye. She readjusted her position to check out some impala walking nearby, and then came out of the tree and disappeared into the bush. This is a female leopard named Kgodisa, which means to satisfy in the African language of Sesotho. She is a sibling of Motsamai. You may remember in a previous episode, we introduced you to Gahiji, the hunter. Well, this is the female he mated with that produced 2 cubs, Kimbia and Zawadi. We have not yet personally had a sighting of either of the cubs, but when we finally do, we'll be certain to share the video with you all. This sighting happened very quickly, as she was around for less than 5 minutes. You can see how excited we got when we saw her. We know it is Kgodisa with the large gap between the spots of her brow. Her flank shows a formation of 5 rosettes with a small black dot. She crossed the road in front of our car, stopped at the drainage line for a quick drink, gave one look back at us, and then disappeared into the grass. This is Orion. He is also one of the first leopards I photographed in the park. He is named after Orion, a hunter in Greek mythology. He literally walked out of the grass, crossed the road right in front of us, and stopped to have a poo. He then turned slightly and was right next to my car window. We know it was Orion because he has 2 evenly spaced rows of dots. He was last seen by visitors in 2019, so we think he has crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Meet Clover. He got his name from the cloverleaf-shaped spots next to his right eye. When Clover was about 4 years old, he was in a brutal fight with an old male over territory. Sadly, the male, called Caesar, died, and Clover healed from his injuries, ruling the northeast of the park with stealth and pride. This sighting was in July 2021, and he is a mature 10-year-old. On the sighting, he was mating with a female called Aurora. They decided to take a stroll, and we were able to keep an eye on them for a short while. We assumed that they were heading to a waterhole, and we made a dash to get there before them. Our patience was rewarded. Look who came sauntering over the hill. This is Aurora. Aurora is a mystical and romantic name that means dawn in Latin. We know her to be Aurora because she has a small black line marking under her eye. She had a casual drink of water, looking up at the spectators every now and again, and then left us with one last glance over her shoulder. Thanks for watching this episode of one of my favorite animals. Bye for now.